guys! So today I wanted to talk about body image and about weight loss because it never fails. Every time I mention in a video that I used to be heavier or that I have lost weight recently, I always get the question, how did you lose the weight? What have you done? How did you get skinnier? It's not like I've lost a ton of weight. I've probably lost like 15 pounds in the last 6 months. Getting these questions, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. But it always makes me a little bit sad and a little bit upset whenever I see people just phrasing it, how did you lose weight? How did you get skinnier? When the idea behind losing weight for me has always been, how do I get healthier? How do I make myself a healthier person? Not how do I fit into these jeans and how do I get rid of this much inches off of my waist and how do I get rid of my cellulite? My family has had obesity problems in the past. Like, my uncle and my grandfather both are obese and my mom is overweight. I've been overweight pretty much my whole life, except the one time when I was like sick and almost died. So for me, since puberty, my body image has been totally out of whack because when I hit puberty, I developed really early. Like, I went from having no bra to like an underwire bra. Like, I was a C cup in the 6th grade. So I've always been bigger and curvier and more womanly. Like, I've had childbearing hips since the age of 15. The one time when I was thin, when I was skinny, was when I got sick. I mean, I've talked in depth about my disease. I made a whole video talking about how I could have died, and I'll put a link to that right here if you guys haven't seen that, if you don't have any background about my disease. When I was a junior in high school and I started losing weight, I was not happy with my body. Like, I was wearing like big baggy t-shirts, jeans that didn't fit me. I shopped at Old Navy pretty much exclusively. I had no style because I didn't feel like I could have a style. So when I started losing weight my junior year, I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. This is happening. I can fit into things and I can wear clothes that I want to wear. I didn't know in my head that I was like, my body was killing itself. In my head now, me being skinny is equated with me almost dying. So you see how that could be like totally just whacked out now? After I was diagnosed with dermatomyositis and after I went on my medications, I ballooned up like a little chipmunk and my face was puffy and I was swollen. I had gained so much water weight because the prednisone, the steroid I was on, made me retain water. I went from 140 pounds of no muscle. I was down to the point where I could not lift my head up off my bed, but I was a size 8. I ballooned up to like 200 pounds in so much water weight. I gained a bunch of my muscles back, but it was a very long process. I try not to focus on the numbers anymore because that in the back of my mind has just been a really scary number for me, because when I was at 140 at 5'8", that was when I was at my sickest. Now I try not to focus on like the numbers because the numbers have always been scary to me, because when I was sick, I would get on the scale every couple days, every day sometimes, and I would be a pound lighter for no reason. And it was terrifying. Now I try to just focus on like the way that I feel and the way that I look to myself, and other people have mentioned lately, have you lost weight? You look good. So to me, when people notice, that has made a difference. I've made a difference on the way that my body looks when other people notice. I don't always necessarily notice myself because I see myself every single day, so I can't notice those big changes because I'm not even seeing the minuscule changes every day. I just wanted to address the idea of body image because up until, I don't know, a couple years ago, I had a really negative one. And to be perfectly honest and to be completely blunt and just like putting it all out there, until another person saw me completely naked and we did things, I didn't really know how my body looked. I didn't know how other people would think of it. I didn't really know how much other people would accept it. And having somebody to share it with, even though we're not together anymore, that helped me so much. And I'm not trying to say that you need to do that. I'm not trying to say that you need to have sex with somebody and have somebody else see you naked and be like, yes, your body is beautiful. I'm just saying that that helped me. That was a little bit TMI, I don't care. I don't necessarily know where this was going, but the moral of the story is when you want to make a difference in your body, look at it like getting healthy. Look at it like eating better. Look at it like being more active, doing better things for you and for your body and for your insides. And weight loss may or may not be a byproduct of that, because everybody's body is different. And just like everybody's hair is different, everybody's skin is different, everybody's body is going to react differently to different diets and to different foods and to different activity. That's why I don't follow diet plans. That's why I don't go on diets. That's why I have cut out soda, which has actually made a big difference. Why I've cut out mostly gluten. The only time I ever have anything with gluten is when I'm having like a sandwich or a piece of toast or some cereal. All the other food that we have in our house is gluten-free because of my sister. I'm not saying you need to go gluten-free because it's really hard and it's expensive. That has made a difference for me. And I go to the gym more often. I go to the gym like 2 or 3 times a week. I try to walk my dog every day. And I drink a shit ton of water. I've always drank a shit ton of water, but that's the best thing. Just drink so much freaking water because it will help. The more you drink, the less you retain. Science. Oh, that was so scatterbrained, but that is basically how I feel about weight loss and body image. And I mean, you get a good idea of how confused and how just backwards and all sorts of complex it's been my whole life, because for me, I equate being skinny with being sick. It's different for everyone. Weight does not equate to health. And that's what is so wrong with diet plans and with just the whole mindset around weight loss. It should be about getting healthy, and weight loss is a byproduct of that. Sometimes, not all the time. So I don't really know what the moral of that story was, but I hope it was helpful or enlightening to at least a couple of you. Song of the day is, what are you? Song of the day. Twin Cinema by the New Pornographers, because I heard that song yesterday for the first time in like a year and I forgot how much I loved it. So if you get a chance, go check it out because it's great and it's awesome. Nico Case from New Pornographers is from Tacoma, so Tacoma Pride. I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good day. Bye! So how it all started, I answered an ad on Craigslist that said, music site needs writers. And I was like, well, I can do that. That's cool.